我真的后悔买房了。我前几年200多万买的房子，大家又忍不住看了一眼，同小区卖130万，还没有人要。我还借了100多万的贷款，每个月还5000多，还要再还28年。我现在在想，如果说我把这个房子卖掉，可能也就只能卖个100多万，刚好够我还房贷钱，这相当于是70多万白白就蒸发掉了。到最后就是房子也没了，钱也没了。房贷是普通人能够接触到的最大杠杆，30多年可以跑赢通胀。我就是信了这些专家的鬼话。说实话，买这个房子也就高兴那么几天，就发了一个朋友圈，好像爽了一下，但自己好像挺了不起的，20多岁还有自己的资产了。这背后100多万的债务，我真感觉我这些年的努力就是像个笑话。
If slapping my own face could relieve the anger, I would smash my own face. I feel like a mute person swallowing bitter medicine, suffering but unable to speak it out. The biggest regret of my life is buying this house. I fell straight into a trap. Let me tell everyone, a house and a car. Do not believe those advertisements that say 0 down payment. They tell you to drive the car away and slowly pay the car loan. Those are all traps. Many young people believe the promise of no down payment, drive the car home, and then try to use the car to run ride-sharing or drive for Didi. And what happens? The platforms take a high commission, and they cannot earn much money. After buying the car they regret it, and they have nowhere to cry. That is another trap. And the house I bought back then. I bought it at a high price, and the bank interest was high. If that is not a trap, what is it? Now housing prices are cheaper and interest rates are lower, but because of this house I cannot eat well or sleep well. Every day my rest is poor. I finally understand why people develop depression. It builds up year after year. You see people like us born in the 1970s do not even have stable jobs. Now I understand that buying a house requires both husband and wife to have stable jobs and stable income before you can afford the mortgage. Without stable work, never pretend to be rich. We are just poor workers. Now it feels like waking up from a dream, but it is already too late. I am already trapped. I cannot get rid of this house, and it is stuck in my hands. Every month I still have to pay interest to the bank, and the interest is high. I do not even have a stable job. Tell me, what am I supposed to do? I asked my older son to pay the mortgage, and he said he does not want this house. I asked my younger son to pay the mortgage, and he said, should I risk my life just to pay a mortgage? Both of my sons said they do not want the house. Now even my salary is not enough to support the family, and I still have to pay the mortgage. Tell me, what should I do? I cannot even make money, and business has not been as good these past 2 years as it was before. We are not like those rich people who buy houses with full payment and do not have to pay bank interest. Everyone must be cautious when buying a house in the future. These are my heartfelt words. Remember this in the future. If you do not have money, just take the subway or ride a bicycle. Do not buy a car or a house.
想结婚买房子，都找了父母跟亲戚借了100万。
A few years ago, when I planned to get married and buy a house, I borrowed 1 million yuan from my parents and relatives. I bought a house in the urban area of Chongqing for 2.8 million yuan, paid 1 million yuan as the down payment, spent 300,000 yuan on renovation, and the monthly mortgage payment was 12,700 yuan for 20 years. But I never expected that the economy would become so bad and the company would go bankrupt. Not long after buying the house, I lost my job, and the whole family depended on my husband's salary to support the household and pay the mortgage. But with only my husband's salary of 15,000 yuan, every day, we could only drink plain porridge. We did not dare buy clothes, fruit, snacks, or even eat outside. We could not even afford to order takeout. Now my husband's company is also carrying out large-scale layoffs, and unfortunately, he also lost his job. The whole family suddenly had no source of income, so the only choice was to sell the house. But in the current market, the house simply could not be sold, and we had to keep lowering the price again and again. In the end it was sold for 2.3 million yuan. Now not only is the house gone, but the down payment is gone, the renovation money is gone, and we still owe the bank a large amount of money. Now this house has drained everything from our marriage. Other than working to repay the debt, we dare not think about anything else. Even now I still have not recovered. We did nothing wrong. Just because both of us lost our jobs, everything collapsed, and we ended up with nothing but debt.
我不知道你们买房是开心还是难过，总之我就很难过。以后我就不是这里的主人了。
曾经是最美的风景，幸运相约像蓝色天空，轻轻
这套房子是我人生中买的第一套房，
让我的心如此
被我自己给卖了。
如今
我现在很舍不得，真的很舍不得。
像上像雪像冬天的风，
所有东西都是我自己买的。
和往事在寂寞相拥，那场离别留在心中。如果风
我真的很舍不得，真的现在很难过。
如果爱又何必去远行？
什么都是新的。
一场温柔的梦，原谅之后
我自己根本就没住几天，没住多久。
如果风无情，别让雨伤心。如果可以，别让我哭泣。
亏不亏我觉得无所谓了，我就现在很难受。
我终于明白，终于相信。
我很舍不得，怎么办？我又不想交房贷了，我不想给自己太大的压力。
你如今为何变得冷冰？像霜像雪像冬天的风，
我拍这个视频是留个纪念，
往事在寂寞相拥，
以后我就不能回来了，
那场离别
以后我就不是这里这个房子的主人了。
如果风无情，别让雨伤心。如果爱又何必去远行？你就像一场温柔的梦，原谅之后我一个人行。
我不是亏钱的难过，
如果风无情，别让雨伤心。
我在这里住过，
如果可以，别让我哭泣。
很舍不得，我真的不舍得。
是个陷阱，我终于明白，终于相信。
当交房装修完之后，我就很开心，我感觉我自己有家了。结果这些都是给别人做嫁妆。
如果风无情，别让雨伤心。如果可以，别让我哭泣。
我真的很舍不得。我一个人坐在这里，我真的舍不得，就会莫名其妙的哭。
Many people may ask, when people bought a house, they clearly knew they had to repay the mortgage. So why do many people now say they cannot afford it? Is it because housing prices fell and people feel it is harder to earn money? In reality, for many people in China, buying a house was a necessity. Without a property certificate, children could not attend school. One child in primary school and another in middle school. So for the sake of their children's education, they had no choice but to buy a house. When buying a house, most families calculate based on their income. For example, if the monthly mortgage payment is 5,000 yuan, the family income must be at least about 10,000 yuan to afford it. Otherwise, it would be impossible to buy a house. But why are more and more people choosing to stop paying their mortgages now? On the one hand, the economic environment has become worse. Many people suddenly lost their jobs, companies went bankrupt or laid off workers, and sometimes both husband and wife lost their jobs. On the other hand, housing prices have fallen too sharply. In the past, if there was an emergency, people could sell the house to handle financial pressure. Now, even if the house is sold, they may still owe money to the bank. In the end, whether a mortgage can be paid mainly depends on income. In the past, earning 10,000 yuan a month made a mortgage of 3 or 4,000 manageable. But when income drops to 5 or 6,000 yuan a month, many families can no longer bear that burden. For this reason, many people do not refuse to repay the mortgage because they want to. They simply truly cannot afford it anymore.